Hello, hello, lovely Libras out there. It is that time of the month where we are checking into our love life specifically. Singles and couples, Libras. You guys are up next. As always, take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't. And if you feel like you want a more filled out reading, you could always check into your ascendant and your moon sign, because I'm a Scorpio sun, but sometimes I feel like my Virgo readings resonate more for me. Sometimes I feel like my Libra moon readings resonate more for me. Without further ado, Libra, this is your love mid-month quickie for January 2018. Singles up first. Okay, so we have two different very distinct piles here. First, okay, single Libras, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring, okay? So maybe you're single because you've had your eye on the prize for a little while, but you're a little nervous about coming out and being forthright with this person, okay? And another very distinct group of Libras is forgiving and learning. You guys may just newly be single Librans, because you're learning to release and heal the past, and you will learn to express more love and joy in your present moments. Once you learn to, let go of these old heart wounds of the past, carrying around this excess baggage is only going to direct you to the same unhealthy relationship patterns that you may or may not have been taking your life. And when you forgive somebody, Libra, you're not saying whatever happened is okay. You're not giving them the go ahead and be a douchebag again. You're actually more freeing yourself when you learn to forgive somebody. And with the learning and healing process, you begin to see what you will and will not put up with, what you will and you will not, negotiate with in your future relationships. And I feel like a lot of you had a lot of hurt in the past, so you're taking a time out. Let's see if we can get one more group for single Libras. Jeez Louise. Pop it like it's hot. Okay. And religious factors, okay? Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So, single Libras, very simple. Maybe you feel that you just have not found someone that shares your spiritual or religious beliefs. Maybe you guys are in a religion where you have to literally marry within your own religious background. Maybe you're just taking a break to find, to see if there are more people that are like-minded like you out there. Religious factors to me doesn't only denote religion. It could also speak of spiritual beliefs. And, maybe you're feeling like lately all this new influx of information is coming in at you. You don't know what to believe. So my suggestion to you is, if you're single and you're looking for love, go to places that share your common interests. Go to attending church more. Go to temple. Go to metaphysical workshops, things like that, so you can find people that are like-minded like you, and that way you don't feel like you're pushing someone into some type of belief system that they are not into, but just to make you happy, okay? So we have three distinct groups of single Librans on deck: romantic feelings, forgiving, learning, and religious factors, okay? Let's see what we can get to fill out these readings, okay? Boom. Temperance card. This is about a balance, and this is about renewal. This is about healing, okay? So very much so, I would say that this would group with you Librans that are trying to forgive and learn your lessons from the past, and also, you know, not just dive into the next relationship. You guys are really taking your time to, you know, the Temperance card is all about blending two opposing forces. And you're never going to find someone who is exactly, shares every single, you know, thought, every single, every single hobby that you do. So for those of you that are forgiving and learning, just remember that healing is on the way. And if you learn to be more flexible and be more patient with people, they'll in return be more patient with you. And even if you're the one that did not do the dastardly deed that you are working on forgiving and learning a new lesson about by now, just harness the energy of the Temperance card and realize that sometimes neither of you are right, and you have to choose neither your opinions nor your lovers and kind of make the best of both if you want to move into a new successful relationship, Libra, okay? Also, the Temperance card denotes that you could have very recently been dealing with someone who was going out of balance, okay? And that's why you had to step away, and you understand that there was nothing more that you could do for them, I hear, and forgiving and learning is going to be your best route, okay? Also with the forgiving and learning, this is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This card is all about the miser. He's about being, he works hard for his money, no doubt. But the problem with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is there's a warning that comes attached to this card. That yes, you will have all happiness for your bank accounts and your spiritual abundance, but don't let this make you become a rigid, controlling, possessive person. And maybe that's something, maybe that's a lesson that Libra, you or your partner very much so needs to look at and learn. Money is not everything. It does not bring happiness. Some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius. But the message here is to not let money and material possessions control you to the point that you feel like without this control, you're losing control of every other aspect of your life, okay? Money is really the root of all evil, if you ask me, and I feel like it would very much go with the Temperance card and the forgiving and learning, because maybe in the past you were a little bit more hot-headed. Maybe you were a little bit more, you know, fixed on outcome and income. And also maybe your partner was. So you're learning to recognize these red flags before they come to you and you end up in the same type of relationship again. Okay. Single Libras. Single Librans. January. Okay. So single Librans. This is so funny because this could go either way, okay? Seven of Swords. This is someone who, this is another warning card about money. This traditional interpretation is the thief. So maybe you have just gotten out of a relationship with someone who is very money hungry, and they were stealing from you, from your pocket, from your heart, from your soul. And that is a lesson that you're going to have to go and embark out on your own. to forgive and learn people like that, because some of these people are doing it with malicious intent. Some of these people don't even realize that they're being sneaky and they're being secretive, and because they think they're so good at it, okay? So to deter yourself from going back down that same road again, I want to say to you, pay attention to these new people that are coming in your life, and really take the time, single Libras, if you are going to begin another relationship, to make sure that these red flags aren't going up right away. Like, okay, are they consumed by money? Are they possessive? Are they controlling? If you see that, and hey, if you want to be glutton for punishment, go for it. If not, remember that forgiving people, again, it's not giving them permission to screw you over or the next people. It's letting your heart free. Excuse me. It's letting your heart free and really deciding on what you will and will not put up with, and what is going to change the next time. Out with the Seven of Swords, jump the Two of Swords, okay? So this could be a couple different things. There's a block in your learning. There's a block in your forgiving. You guys keep seeming to follow the same path. You guys keep seeming to choose the same people, number one, okay? But each time you reach a stalemate and you end up breaking up, because you're not really going through the checklist of what I deserve, what I want, and you don't want these sneaky, possessive, controlling people around you. 2, romantic feelings, okay? You could be having quite literally an emotional block. You want to approach this person. Romantic feeling says that your feelings are real and worth exploring, but you could have been hurt in the past, and that in itself is a mental block. Maybe you've been turned down a couple more times than you thought you could be. Well, my best advice to you is to approach it from a different angle, okay? And once again, the Two of Swords could very well go with the religious factors. Say that you're in love with someone, but your parents are saying, no, absolutely not. They do not practice what we do. They do not believe what we do. I'm telling you, single Libras, that if you feel like you love this person and you can partake in the give and take, the blockage is going to be the family. And that's something that you might have to really tread lightly and talk to your partner about before just, going guns blazing and letting this blockage ruin your life, okay? Let's see if we can get anything for the romantic feelings. Libras, single Libras that are getting sparked by some new romantic feelings here, okay? Okay, the Queen of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio woman coming into your orbit for man or woman. And maybe she's someone you work with. In the upright, she is a very nurturing, loving, emotionally stable woman. And chances are that if you put your feelings out to her, that they will be well received. And even if she isn't into you completely, that she'll probably let you down very easily and gently. The Queen of Cups in the upright is the quintessential, loving partner and dutiful wife. She rivals the High Priestess for her intuition and her nurturing ability, and she is definitely someone in the upright that you would love to reach out those romantic feelings to, because she gets it. Libra, this is you, okay? This could fit anywhere in the spread right now. I feel like telling you, though, that Libra, if you've been through some rocky times lately and you've acted with moral integrity and you know, you've acted to the best of your ability, that there will be a positive outcome. This could speak also very plainly of a court case that you guys are facing. But Libra, this is your card. You guys are just. You guys are fair. You guys like to sometimes play the own judge and juror in your own life. So I say that you weigh out your options and, you know, approach this person that you're having romantic feelings for, because, you know, what's the worst that could happen, really? They could say no. Okay? Let's see if I can get anything else on the romantic, on the religious figures, religious factors, and okay. You guys might be single right now because you are choosing to be single. You're choosing to walk a religious celibate road. This is usually, the Nine of Pentacles is usually an earth sign woman, but she also signifies that she is very comfortable. She appreciates the finer things in life, spiritually and physically, and that she doesn't need anyone to take care of her. So maybe this is denoting that you guys are taking a break to focus on your religious beliefs and growing and expanding your religious outlook on life. Okay, so single Libras, romantic feelings, I say go for it. They'll probably be well received. Okay, those of you that have some forgiving and learning to do, take your time. Look for the red flags of these sneaky people around you and people that want to become possessive of you and controlling. Okay, the forgiving part is only the first part. The learning part is about learning, not going back into these old stale patterns. Okay, and the religious factors is basically, some of you may feel a block because you can't be with the one you love because of religion, and the Nine of Pentacles suggests that some of you just might not be interested in religion right now. I mean, interested in a relationship right now because you're focusing on furthering and deepening your spiritual connection with Source or a higher spirit or what have you. Alright, really quick, we're gonna pop a couple Libra couples. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the type that you usually pick. So if you just started dating someone, Libra, keep an open mind, because you know what? If you usually date a certain type of person and it hasn't worked out thus far, maybe that's the universe telling you something. That your soulmate could very well, very much differ from your normal type of expectations. Coupled Libras, passion. Okay? Oops. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. I feel like this is a message for some Librans that have been in long-standing relationships. It's saying to me that you guys need to inject some passion back into your love life. And I'm not just talking about sexual. I'm talking about treating each other respectfully. I'm talking about remembering the little things that made you guys love each other in the first place, okay? And finally, coupled Libras, you deserve love. Okay, you are lovable and you deserve love. So if you feel like lately you don't know what's going on in your relationship, have an open conversation with your lover, because you deserve love. You're a lovable person, you're fair. You guys are usually the lives of the party, and you deserve this love, okay? You are lovable, you give love, and you deserve it. So, boom, right off the bat, Star card, okay? So maybe some of you feel like you're going into a What? What? Maybe some of you guys feel like there's an Aquarius coming around, but maybe some of you feel like you hit a rough patch and you're reminding yourself that you deserve love. The Star card is all about hope, peace of mind, renewal, rejuvenation, and connecting with your angels and guides to remind you that you do in fact deserve love, Libra couples, okay? It just takes a little bit of hard work, okay? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. this also, to me, this could go with the you deserve love, but right away I heard keep an open mind. You could be starting this new adventure with a new partner, and this is all about moving to new houses, new jobs, earthly tangible things, and before you know it, you could be, in a long-term relationship because you gave this person a chance that you normally wouldn't. Your soulmate is not always what we think they will be. And I think a lot of you could be surprised at the different types of people that you can actually fall in love with and be attracted to. This is the good fortune card of the tarot. This is looking to the future. Like, once again, keep an open mind. You guys, this is about starting a new life. Starting a new life with someone and looking to the future. And the funny thing about this card is, too, the Three of Wands favors nonconformism and people that aren't usually very strict, if you will. So, again, keep an open mind. Show these people your quirks, not what you think that they want to hear from you, but show them the real you, and they'll appreciate that. Because, who knows, you guys could have some really odd things that you have in common that you would have never else found out if you had not opened yourself up and communicated to this person that normally you wouldn't have maybe possibly given the second time of day. You're already in this relationship, though, Libra, so just, take your time. Take your time. What about the Libras that need to inject some passion into their life, or they're saying that it's coming? Once again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio woman. She's going to bring the passion. She is a very loving, nurturing, passionate woman. She's a water sign woman. She wants to make her partner happy. So yes, she wants to make your heart sing with joy, because in the upright, she is very confident, she is very loving, and she's ready for to show you that you deserve everything that she is there to give you, okay? Libra couples. Libra couples. Alright, so someone is coming out of a period of isolation. I feel like this could go very well with the you deserve love. Look at all these majors. You deserve love pile, because you are, with the influence of the Star card, you are going through an emotional healing and an emotional renewal, and you're coming out of this hermit phase where you needed to go for a long time to try to sort out and see what best path would take you to your happiest path. And I think that path is love, and you've realized that you deserve it. Yes, you have been hurt in the past, and it's okay. Everybody does. This could also be, you could be involved with a Virgo or an Aquarius. But this says to me that you're doing the soul work to make sure that you deserve love, and your lover returns that love back to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, one more card for the passionate Libras. Couple Libras. Ooh. Yeah. Once again, alright. I feel like maybe a lot of you Libras are connected to water signs, and you are revamping your passion. Okay, basically. This again speaks of maybe if things haven't been going so good lately, there will be a positive outcome. Perhaps, provided that you are morally accountable and that you are really trying in your relationship, okay? This woman is here for you. She's here to catch you when you fall. And your uncanny ability to look at things from both sides and adjust angle could really bring the passion back into your relationship, Libra. So, for the ones that deserve love, know that healing and renewal will come, and you will come out of this period of isolation. And keep an open mind for those soulmates, because you know what? You're looking to the future. A new beginning is coming upon you, and it could be with this person that you just met that you least suspect. Our soulmates are not always what we picture them to be, really. And our soulmates are many different types of soulmates, and they're here to teach us many different lessons. It doesn't mean you're going to be with them the rest of your life, but it means that they are meant to be a very important part of your life, and that you should give them a chance and look into the future with them and see what you guys can build as a partnership. Okay? So, Libras, singles, and couples, I hope that resonated with a few of you. We'll see you in about a week or so for February's general reading. And as always, I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Namaste. You're the best. Good night, Libra.